Hello everybody, welcome to Advanced Java Programming video lecture series. In this lecture, we will see button class. We already seen the button class, but just we add a button on applet on frame. Now we add the buttons on applet and handle the event. So just a recap of the button class. Button is an object. Superclass of button is an object. From object there is an intermediate class component. From component class, button class is created. At the top of superclass object and at the bottom button is a subclass of component class. The button, it's a push button component. It contains a label and button having a event. When we press buttons, something will happen. So button, it is an object of type button. It having a two constructor. One button, create a button without a label. Second constructor is button in bracket string str. This is the name of button string str. You can mention the name of button, creates a button with the label. So how button having a following methods: public void set text in bracket string text. If you create a button by using a first constructor means without a label, then you can add the label later after creation by using this method set text in bracket text. It can set name of button. Second, get text. If you want to obtain name of button, then you can use this method. This return type of is a string get text. It return the name of button, that is get text. Now I will show you one example. Third is a set label. To set the label of the button, and fourth one get label. It return the label string of this button. Now I will show you how this button is created in Java by using one example. Look at this program. In this program we created three buttons. So from the start of the line, import java.awt.star. We are importing all packages from the AWT, means localizing all the classes in our program to create a button. Second, event.star. We are handling an event. When button is pressed, something will be happen. That is called as an event. In last lecture we see how the event classes and interfaces work. So that all event classes and interfaces are under the java.awt.event.star package, and this is for java.applet to create applet. This is the applet code equal to bdemo new. This is the name of class which we created. Width of applet is 300 and height of applet is 200. This applet tag is closed. Now I am creating a class, public class button demo new, extend from applet and implement from action listener. Here I am using the word implement because action listener is a predefined interface. We can implement interface in a one or many classes. Interface contains only the methods that are abstract. This action listener having one method that we called as action performed. So string message, this I'm taking one object as a string message equal to blank and creating a reference of button. This is the predefined class button, s, no and maybe. These are the three references of button. Now I am initializing the applet by using public void init. After initialization of object, I am creating a three button by using these three lines. So first line is s equal to new button s. So name of object is yes and name of button is also same yes. so I gave the same name to avoid the confliction. So second button is no equal to new button no, and third is button is maybe, new button maybe. Now by using these three lines, just I created three button on applet. Until and unless you are not using add method, that buttons are not added on the applet. This is add s, I am adding a first button on the applet, same as add no, add maybe. So these three lines add three buttons on applet. Now in event handling, there is three things are important. First one is the source, second one is the registration, and third means when the event is occurred, just what will happen, it is the third. So first you have to register the event for source. So this is s is the name of button, name of object, dot add action listener in bracket this. So by using this line, we register the listener for button s. So what is the meaning of this line? Look at this. When applet shows three button s, no, and maybe. So when we press on the s button, someone is listening. So until and unless you are not registering that button, so then it will listen only. If you not register, then it will not listen. If you register, then it will listen. When we click on S, that click operation is listened by the action listener. So this is the action listener. It is a one interface which contains one method that is called as an action performed. When we click on the S button, action is performed. Now likewise this S, you have to register button no by using no dot add action listener this, and third button maybe. So we are attaching the listener to every button for listening. When we click on the particular button, it will listen and action is performed. So here again I am repeating, this is the three buttons created and added. These three lines add on the applet. These three lines we register these three button for event handling. When we click on the S button, the event object is generated and thrown. Then this method is invoked, public void action performed. It will take one object action event AE. So when we click on the particular button, the event object, action event object is created and catched in the action perform method. Now string str e.get action command. This method is used to return value in the string format, means which button is pressed, that is returned and stored in the string str. Now I am writing some code how it is handled in Java. So write if statement, if str dot equals name of button, that string is s, open curly, then you have to write a message here, message that you pressed yes, close the curly. Now you save this file, compile it on the command prompt like java c vdemo new.java. So it is compiled. Now run this program by using this is applet, that's why I'm using applet viewer here, button demo new. So look at the output. This applet is created and it will showing three buttons: yes, no, maybe. Now I am clicking on yes, it will nothing happen. If I click on the no, it will not displaying anything. If I click on maybe, it is not displaying anything. So until and unless you are not handling the event, it is not display anything. So I'm continuing the code here. Here is y is capital, that's why it is not taking. Now I am using small y here. Now compile this program and run again. So look at this. When I click on the S button, it will display you press yes. When I click on no and maybe, it is nothing display here. So you have to change the code. When you click on the no button, what will happen? Then I will write again extending this code for no and maybe button. So again I am writing some code here for this is else if str equals in bracket the name of a button no, then means when user click on the no button, what action will be performed, that is written under else. So I just printing one message, that is you pressed no, and close this. Now look at again, compile this program and run it again, Java C. So here I missed the one colon here, that's why it is not displaying the compiler error. So I will correct it and run this program again. So look at this again, three buttons. Now when I press yes, it will displaying message you press S. When I click on no, it will display the message here you press no. But when I press on the maybe, it does not display anything because I am not writing the code for maybe button. So now we will continue. I am again extending this code for else. So there is only two buttons. So then again you don't write else if, just write else here. Either it is yes, no, or what I want to display, that is the message you pressed maybe. Just compile it and run it. So Java C applet viewer. Now when I click yes, it will display the you press yes. When I click no, you press no. When I click maybe, you press maybe. So this is called as event handling in Java. Means whatever you want to do after clicking the particular button, that is called as action performed. And action listener. Action listener is an interface provided by Java. This is an interface which having one method that is called as an action performed. So this method you can write the code whatever you want to do by after clicking the button. And this is a public void paint graphics g dot string message 6100. This is the line, it will print a message on like this message you pressed maybe. This output will be generated by using this line g dot drawstring message, that is x-axis and this is y-axis. So this is the paint method of an applet, and after action perform we just call the method repaint because the status of it changed. So this is the button event handling, how it is done in Java. So there is some question asked in your examination, that is like this: which of the following are the direct or indirect subclasses of component? So button, label, frame, checkbox. C the checkbox menu, D choice. So first one is correct, that is button, label and frame are the component, direct or indirect subclasses of the component. So which of these classes can be added to any container class using the add method defined in the container class? Select two correct answer. Here they are asking two correct answer, not a single. So you have to choose two correct answer from the A, B, C, D. So here answer is the A and D, that is button and canvas. Which constructor is used to create button with label? This is the simplest thing that you can write button. This is the answer is B, button in bracket string str. By using this constructor you can create a label. Which of the following may be a menu? Contains the checkbox, a menu, a button, a panel. Again here the button, a menu. Suppose a panel is added to a frame and button is added to panel. If the frame font is 12 point, the panel font is 10 and button font is not set, then font will be used to display the button label. So which it will take? 12, 11, 10 or 9. So C is the correct 10, because button is added on the panel, so it will by default take the panel font. So these are some learning resources. If you want to read in detail, then you have to follow doc.oracle.com. So it will give the total detail of button. And if you want coding, so then you can use this decode.java. Thank you very much.